Estos son carros que los hace pues la comunidad, ¿no? La comunidad LGBTG y ya. Los construyen y acá y el más chido se lleva el trofeo, ¿no? O algo así. No sé. Pero yo iba a ir, loco. No sé neta cuánto tiempo llevan haciendo esto, pero vi algunas partes. No lo vi todo completo, pero sí quería ir. Lo vi, o sea, en YouTube y en TikTok. Estaban en vivo, totalmente en vivo. Pero qué vergazos se dan, güey. O sea, no es cualquier cosa, güey. Es extremo y por eso Red Bull y arriba Red Bull y patrocínenme para Red Bull y sí que sí. Ahí tenemos a Dale Dale Don Dale Junior. ¿No lo tendrán en español, güey? Conociéndolos. A ver, subtítulos, inglés. Oh, güey. What a fuck, ¿no? Ahora sí que what a fuck. A ver. A lo mejor se lo puedo poner en español, pero... A ver. Ah, sí está. Bienvenido al tráfico de LA. Ahora estos conductores van a experimentar de todos los tipos de ambiente. Oh, mames, se le re en chinga, ¿eh? Si estos conductores logran sobrevivir al caos de Hollywood, no verán estrellas, van a ser estrellados. Debería ser locutor, ¿no? Mundial, agarran para el mundial. Ese güey se metió una línea. Putazos.
Team hot and ready, here they go. They're known for full send driving, chaotic builds, and
al policía y el ladrón, ¿no?
BMW E36 drift car. Dale, is this one going to make it down the course?
Man, the juice is loose. Let's just hope
va muy lento, ¿no?
tires are tight.
Listen, I know you know something about turn left, but there's a lot more turns in this course.
Absolutely, this is going to be important just to keep tight lines around these corners, and obviously the popcorn jump right here.
And let's see it. Oh, with ease. Now listen, this car's a little top heavy though, so I'm worried about it wobbling through this next part of the course.
Se va a estrellar ese güey, no. Parece que ni tiene brakes.
Oh, the 10. It's looking like traffic is clear on the freeway today as he comes here to the finish line.
Sí la hizo.
What a run though. Listen, that's oh. I don't know if he did that for style or that was just
Eso, güey.
Team Knuckle Busters, and he goes crashing into the stands after.
Look at this. Bringing the energy.
I think there's something to be said there for
I like
can
that.
of juice, drinking a can of Red Bull. I think that kind of power. I like this energy from Team Knuckle Busters.
Tons of speed. What a great run. Sets the
Inga su madre, güey. Casi se quebra la nuca por frenar así, güey.
He tried to drift it across the finish line, but points for style on the execution as they landed that one.
Pero, güey, yo hubiera estado ahí, güey. No mames, güey. Vale ver, güey. ¿Churra de mota? A la madre, güey. Güey de atrás la está cagando, Lo está como...
Either way, this is a very slow-moving pickle manned cart, I should say. I don't know if that's
a la madre.
A worm, listen.
Un churro de mota.
Very slow.
Like a sandworm, and I'm not sure why we have all these tires. Kind of dragging a few. That's going to take a little speed out of the run here, Hannah.
I was going to say, I think
le está quitando velocidad el pendejo de atrás. Ahí se quedó, ahí se quedó.
Oh,
la madre.
See an issue there with the front suspension, the toe end, the camber.
I think they're playing a little bit more safe.
Si me acuerdo,
quite a bit sandy. It's kind of like they're working
creo que nomás vi como 3 carritos.
Nothing on the speed, but definitely on the style. I'm trying to hype the crowd up. Going down the 405, which is known for its slow traffic here in LA.
And they're doing a good job here dodging all the traffic. Finally getting a little bit of speed to the finish line.
There we go, coming down to the end here. I think that's in true Hollywood fashion, the flair for the dramatic. They were putting on a show.
Un minuto.
Absolutely spectacular finish there.
In the replay here, you can
see 2 horas la morra y no, hombre.
Coming down the ramp. But you got to give them a little bit of credit. The entire craft put together.
No, mami.
Big sandworm energy. A little bit of that nightmare fuel, if I could be so honest. All right, we're representing
Ahora sí que
LA
what the
in
fuck,
full
¿no?
swing here for Red Bull Soapbox. It is the official LA Metro
Oh, este es el que vi
team.
yo.
I'm used to seeing these buses out on the streets in LA.
El Metro.
Their
Metro
card is
piece of shit.
inspired by the city's iconic orange buses. Let's see how they fare.
I like this. This has got a lot of weight.
Güey,
Should
según yo
carry a lot
eran
of
más
speed,
carritos,
builds
güey.
momentum
Creo que
down the
nomás
course.
pusieron los 100.
Listen, they might be able to pack a few more people into that card. I know you're only
Pero
allowed to
yo
have
creo
so
que eran
many
como
people in there.
200.
But the way the Metro packs people into them buses out here in LA, weighting it down might give them a little bit more speed down the course.
And it takes the popcorn jump with ease.
Güey, 37.
Powered him through, but
Y frenó muy bien, ¿eh?
left across the finish line.
Another solid run there. Good creativity. This one has a shot. Maybe winning the overall today.
Listen, I think they might be a fan favorite given that they are the official team here from the LA Metro. So a little bit of that hometown
No
flavor and
mames,
favoritism
official?
going on with this craft here. Nothing too special, nothing too speedy, but efficiency
Official
gets it done.
Metro.
Now this is what we're talking about here. 2 horsepower.
Oh, este también lo
I
vi.
like this. Now listen, they are
Din, din, din,
not here
din, din, din,
for the
din, din,
first time.
din, din, din,
Formerly
din,
known as
din,
Team
din, 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 din.
Fantastic, it's the first time since 2017 that they've returned to Red Bull Soapbox. This time calling it
Me gustó a mí
ride
bien
or
cabrón.
slide.
Well, we're going to be riding down the course here. We got a
¿Cómo
hat
hicieron
on
que
over the top
doblara-
of the helmet. I love the commitment to the outfit. Over the popcorn jump. This
Ooh.
thing is
No, güey.
handling this course with ease.
Según
I like it.
yo,
Now, I don't know that there's any brakes on this 2-man powered, 2-horse-powered craft going down the runway.
Good
eh,
speed.
I like the way they took
el
that.
speed
There was
cuenta
no
un
hesitation
chingo.
about the 110 or the 405. They're leaning into
cuánto
it,
tiempo
betting them
lo acaban?
aerodynamics as they come into a oh,
oh, la
brakes.
madre.
the bale of hay at the tail end. But guess what? They'd already crossed the finish line. A very, very strong run from Team Ride or Slide. That time is great, though.
That was a good time and good creativity on the design.
El otro, güey. Se
Dale had a
ca-
chance
A
to
la
catch up with
madre,
our
sí
next
estaba
team
lleno, eh.
before the race.
All right, I'm with Ben and Nate. I want to know a little bit first. What's the name of the cart?
It is Bound's Breakfast by Stay Wild.
All right. How fast can this thing go?
I mean, what? What do you think?
I don't know, maybe like 6-7 miles per hour.
No, we're going like 40, 50, all the way down to the end.
Are you going to make it to the
6-7,
end?
¿no?
That's the
6-7, ¿no?
plan, yes, that's the plan.
All right, guys, good luck. Have
Un
fun.
fucking cereal.
I don't
Hazme
know
el
about
favor.
you, Del, but Sunday Fun Day brunch. I'm ready for some cereal and some food now.
Well, they're going to have to go fast before that cereal gets soggy.
Listen, these guys are known for extreme stunts, hugely viral videos, but can they push it just a little bit further and speed on down the course?
Parece que esa
Look at
madre
the
es
shots, good
una...
quality
¿Cómo
build
se llama?
I like that. We need to take a dive under the hood with you. You're the expert here. I think this is
Como
one of your favorite
un...
crafts that
Ay,
you've
It
güey,
is
so
se me
far.
fue el
Yep, the
nombre.
width, you got to have a wide craft, and the low center of gravity is always
Cereal,
good
no
for
mames.
control.
And we're losing some of the cereal as we come down too, so maybe help him with that aerodynamic flair with a bit of a heavier base of the craft.
Absolutely. Good speed.
He's cheering the crowd on, taking the turns with ease. Now we're coming down here to where a very specific decision needs to be made. He heads to the 405.
Oh, la madre, güey. Se llevó un
We've got
carro.
a collision on the 405. I think he's
Tómala,
aged to
güey.
hit every one of those cars
Yes.
on the course.
He's giving
¿Le
him a
darán
little bit of
puntos
time
por
there,
eso?
but maybe he gets some points on creativity for doing that.
Listen, I'm not mad at it. Maybe not one of the fastest times we've seen, clocking it at around 46 and a half
Like it.
seconds. But the flair, the dynamics.
Like it.
Listen, I like this one. I like Team Stay Wild.
Stay wild.
Sliding from brunch cereal to lunch ramen, Team Chicks and Ramen. Back at Red Bull Soapbox,
Ramen?
they actually took home the People's Choice Award back in 2017, Dale.
I bet they've been noodling on this design for months.
You were working on that
Yep,
one,
I
too. You saw that one coming about a mile away.
Una fucking
down the
Maruchan,
course.
güey. Hazme el
Speed not
fucking
so fast
favor.
off the launch, but hey, it looks delicious. I'm hungry. I know these guys got to be feasting for a fast time here at Red Bull Soapbox.
Looks like they're having a little bit of control issues. The steering's really, really quick and darty.
Do you think the chopsticks and the height of this craft, it might be affecting the way that they're running down?
Yo creo
this
que lo
race?
que hacen es
You're right on. The high
comprar
center
como
of
un
gravity's always gonna be a problem for
un
these
Mario
crafts,
Kart
but they handled the jump with
y ya
ease
lo
there
demás
and
pura
continue down the
creatividad.
course.
I mean, it looks delicious. It looks great. Huge
Nomás usan la
decision
pura
coming
base.
up here now. Are they going to be turned into soup over on the 110? Those construction barriers
Pura
do
fucking
provide
crema.
a bit of trouble, but they make it past it. And
45.
hey, listen, I'm surprised that the time was as fast as it was for a craft like that.
Yeah, they finally got a little speed at the end, but just not enough to break into that 30-second bracket.
Listen, not a top
Ese
score,
güey sí
but
llegó
their
completo.
craft is indeed excellent. Tasty, delicious, and on the replay right there, you can see that they really didn't have a lot of trouble even with the
A
craft.
fucking
build like that.
Maruchan.
Handles it, jump.
Team Chicks and Ramen with not quite a great time, but an excellent craft.
So I understand that your craft is being run on faith, trust, and pixie dust.
And it'll fly even faster with some
Yo ho ho
goodwill
homies.
from the audience.
We love
Yo
it. Will
ho
you make
ho
it to the
homies.
end?
Heck yeah.
Thanks, AJ, for checking in with Team Yo-Ho Homies with the
Yo-ho
Jolly Roger.
homies.
A lot of energy, Dale. This craft is beautiful. Is it built for speed?
¿Cómo nos metieron en pedos con
Listen, it might help
Disney?
them fly down the
¿Cuál es
course.
el
She
pedo?
said pixie dust and a little bit of hope and a prayer. You could see the dedication on her face as they come down this first start ramp. A little wobbly.
Oh, lo ve.
Oh, that's one of the biggest crashes we've seen yet. It looks like everybody's okay as they're slow to get up. But that was a brutal crash, which we kind of promised y'all at the top of the show.
Yeah, just lost a lot of control there with the first couple of bumps.
Boom.
Everybody looks here. Now, that's going to be an official do not finish because the feet
Descalificado.
touch the ground. So while they don't make it across the finish line,
A la
we're glad to
madre,
see that
qué
everybody gets up
madrazo
and
se dio.
okay. Moving on into the next one. The lemon and the sucker. This is a
El
concept
limón
built around
chupao.
a used car scam. Gone terribly wrong, Dale.
Yeah, when you get a car, you don't want a lemon. Looks like that's what they got here.
Now, you've never driven a lemon, right?
Oh, no, not me.
Listen, race car legend Dale Earnhardt Jr. says no lemons for him, but we've got one on the race cart here today. This cart barely survived
Písale, güey.
testing
Písale,
before they
güey. Písale,
immediately
güey.
got out onto the course today. It's looking a little weak. We see some pieces potentially flying off here.
They must have not been able to remedy
Ya
all of
tienen
the
un
issues
dron pa-
because we got no
Ah, qué
speed
chingón.
early in the run. Parts flying.
The-
Falling off
The
the
driver's
door.
side door is about to pop
Písale,
off,
güey.
but
Písale,
it
güey.
hasn't lacked in the energy.
Písale,
the
güey.
backseat driver encouraging his man to keep this on course as they hit that popcorn jump. It looks like the car's about to fall apart, but they're slowly but surely and
Písale,
suckerly
güey.
making it way down the course.
There's a lot of issues with the front suspension there. You see the camber in the front, some bent arms, and
Listen, not a bad choice going down the 110 there. They say it might be a sour choice to take that door in rush hour, but they make
Ese güey
it
también,
across the finish
llegó
line. It's just
completito.
lemon and the
Bueno,
sucker
que
with
se
a
le cae
very
la
slow
pinche
time,
puerta.
I will say of 57.12 seconds. Not the fastest we've
Ah,
seen.
no mames,
Let's
el
hope
de
Team
Avatar.
Bisonators fares a little bit
What
better.
the
We've got college
fuck?
kids, 19-year-old engineering students.
the Bison's
Sí va a llegar,
eyeballs
sí va a
just
llegar, sí va a
tumbled
llegar,
around.
sí va a llegar.
Hopefully he
De que llega,
gets
llega.
contact lens there.
Now we've got a flying squirrel inside of a bison. There's something
Oy,
in
güey.
the realm of turduckens and stuffing meat into other meat, but listen, they are fast, they are nimble, and it looks like she might be
Va
helping
rápido,
power
eh?
them around these turns a little bit.
These are the larger tires that we've
Oy,
seen
güey.
on any of the vehicles, and I think that's adding some stability and speed.
I like that. There's some thought
I
process.
like
into
that, I
this.
like
We've
that.
got engineering students. I would hope that there was something that played out just a little bit like this. They're quick, they're nimble, they're fast, they're all smiles, and they're
No
across the finish line
mames, ese
with
no
an
lo había
official time
visto,
of
güey.
38.45
Completito,
seconds.
¿eh?
A lot of cheers.
Good job, good fucking job.
See, look at this right here. The steering in the air in the back. I think the flying squirrel helped
El
them
APA,
navigate
¿no?
down
Se
that
llama
course.
la mascota
It's
esa.
important to kind of play to the crowd and carry that theme all through the run.
Hey, I like the hands-off approach. He's got his hands on 10 and 2. Great time, great effort.
Good job,
from our
good-
college students, Team
good job.
Bisonators, and their craft, Appalachian, making it successfully down the Red
Tengo que agregar
Bull
unas
Soapbox
palmadas a esta
course here in
mamada.
downtown LA. Let's keep the cars rolling and going. Team Carvana.
No mames, Carvana.
Powered by their own company. Known for
Okay.
buying and selling cars. Not sure if they're known for driving them, Dale.
All right, the driver has a beard and the car has a beard.
Not sure if that's going to help with the aerodynamics as they come down the start ramp. Good start.
Se ve
thus
sólido,
far.
se ve sólido.
Trying to wave on the crowd, but a little bit slower than expected.
There's some massive balloon tires. I'm not sure how those are going to work.
Pues se tatuó un puto pie por del
Lost a
no
little bit of
más.
speed hitting this first bump
Y
here, and
sato-
we've almost come to a
y-
complete halt.
Y sale.
Tons of issues with
sale.
the front steering, and I believe those are some feet on the ground.
I
so
believe that's going to be a do not
Disqualification
finish. Does not
modification.
complete the course for Team Carvana.
Yep.
Deep trouble. Keeps us pushing, keeps us moving.
¿Qué pedo con el ceviche?
That last team was in deep trouble, but let's see if this
¿Cómo
backwards
carajos lo va a manejar?
boat fares any better.
No tiene volante, güey.
Oh, come on, Dale. You were waiting for that one to come through.
El ceviche, güey. Oh, ya lo vi, ya lo vi. El conductor está ahí en lo oscurito.
But listen, they've got a swordfish. We hope they're not stranded at sea. They are experienced cabinet makers and fabricators.
Está bien pesado, no va a llegar.
Really well built craft.
It is. I love the creativity on the craft. Just not a lot of speed. Gonna have to get some points with the judges here as we're headed toward the popcorn jump. These heavier crafts sometimes have trouble with the jump.
And team
ahí se va a atorar, ahí se va a atorar, ahí se va a atorar.
Over that popcorn jump and
yep.
Looks like they're grinding to a halt. Dale, what happened here?
Yeah, just too much weight on that right front as they go over this popcorn jump. Breaks the suspension.
No mames.
And that is a complete do not finish for Team Deep Trouble out of San Diego, California.
Pinches llantas desaparecieron, bro.
What happened, like Dale said. Oh, that suspension completely
La suspensión.
busted out. We're going to hope for some good trouble from our next one, though. Team Emiru.
A ver
Are you
este.
excited?
Yeah, we're so excited! Yay!
Have you done anything like this before?
No.
Emi, bro.
Big question, of course, we ask everybody, will you make it to the end?
Yes!
Simón.
Emiru is trying to get some bonus points from our NASCAR legend. She's got a little NASCAR bit of gear on right there. She's got the style.
No mames. ¿Es un Corvette? Se supone que es un Corvette, creo.
And if you can't have airbags, just put a bunch of stuffed animals in the car with you.
I'm going to assume that you're not.
Esa madre va rapidísimo, güey. Ah, se le cayó algo.
Falling off, Anna, as we're heading down the course here, good speed.
Listen, Emiru looks confident. She looks paced really well. It looks like we've got some speed.
Güey, va en putiza, loco.
All styles.
Yeah, even the cat's smiling at this run.
Big decision coming up here. The 110.
405.
Bears left down the 405 with ease. I have never made it through the 405 that quick before.
Ah, se le cayó el headlight.
One of her stuffed animals in fine fashion, but I lost a little speed there.
Mames,
Sure, I
loco.
think she got to steering the
Good
car
job,
a little
good
too
job.
much. Anytime you turn the wheel, you can knock a little bit of speed out. You can see that happen as she went down the course. But, man, I really like this run. Look at here. Good speed over the jump.
Quiero que alguien se estrelle contra esa pinche máquina de palomitas, loco.
Might look a little something like this.
Sería épico.
Emiru had never done this before, but the confidence, the style, the passion
Hombre,
for
iba
what
en
she's doing right
chinguiza.
there. She might have sacrificed a little speed for having a little too much fun. Now this
What
team,
the fuck?
Medieval Knievel, a father-son duo blending
Correct.
British tradition with California creativity. And a
Güey,
little
¿qué hace
bit
mi
of dragon
abuelito
flair
jugando
there, Dale. How do
carros
you like this one?
chocones,
Evil
cabrón?
Knievel is always a win for me. Evil Knievel in a castle, even better.
I like this. We've got Dad.
I like that.
We've got Son, and we've got the Flying Fortress about to make its way down the ramp with a little bit of that human power.
Escúchale
behind
bien,
it
no,
as they
güey.
get
Pinche
started on
vieja,
their
güey, no le dio
official
nada de
run.
poder.
Honestly, this thing just looks fun. It looks ready to joust.
And you don't see many standing riders. So that's an interesting choice.
The vantage point there,
O el
I've
vato
gotta
de atrás
say, though,
anda
he's got a
manejando.
clear view of what's ahead of him
Vamos.
down this course. Navigating these bumps and jumps ever so slightly. A little slower than I would like to see them. I think Evil Knievel usually went a little bit quicker down the courses.
Absolutely. This is just not fast enough. We're going over the popcorn jump here. Can it handle the landing?
And it does.
Uy, algo se le cayó.
Some fortress flair as we make it over that jump.
Losing a little bit of everything.
But you gotta love, you love to see a dad and son coming down on the course here.
405.
Going over the 405 here.
Team Medieval Knievel flying their fortress down the latter part of this course. And it's successful. Hands
Y
off
si
as
la
they cross the
logró.
finish
A
line.
ver,
No quick
frena.
time. Clocking in just under 54 seconds. But they
Oh,
do
se
it with
pudo
style,
frenar,
they do it with grace, they do it
motherfucker.
with passion for this father and son duo team. Let's keep this race moving. Dale had a chance to catch up with our next team earlier today.
All right, I'm here with the Sickos guys. Tell me a little bit about this thing.
Well, this started out as professional snow kayaking. So this craft was initially designed to take in the snow off of a big jump. We've now transformed it for wheeled competition here at Los Angeles, so we're really excited.
What part of the course are you most
¿Una
concerned
fucking
with?
banana o qué
The
es?
jump will be easy. We're used to that. This thing's meant to fly, but I think the corners are going to be a little hard for us.
Are you going to make it to the end?
Hell yeah, we're making it to the end.
Hell yeah.
The confidence.
Hell yeah.
The Sickos. Keep an eye out for them.
So we've got a kayak that's built to fly down a race course. Dale, any concerns about this one?
a la madre.
I kind of like it. It is narrow. That typically can
The
be difficult
Seacoast.
to control, but
Fuga.
low center of gravity. Looks like a solid build. Should handle the jump well.
Quite a good bit of speed coming off that start ramp. Now, we're going to see if they can keep that speed up as they navigate this first obstacle, which they made a great decision just heading down the right side of that.
Oh, they lost their GoPro off the nose.
Trying to convince this cart
Oy,
to go
güey.
a little bit faster. I think he's giving it a little bit of encouragement, slapping it on the behind there.
Qué
Oh, that's
buena
interesting how the
suspensión,
suspension works
cabrón.
over that jump. This whole thing just flexing like crazy, but it's still going.
It's going and starting to slow
405,
down
405,
ever so
405, 405.
slightly as we're
Y se
coming
fue por el
into this
otro.
last bit of navigation here, taking that right-hand turn down the 110. And we've lost a little bit of speed, but they're leaning into it as they're coming
Es que el
into the
110 no
finish
tiene
line,
tantos
Absolutely. A little bit of a toe problem on the front
obstáculos,
suspension cost a little speed late,
tentáculos.
but they're happy.
Listen, maybe they needed a few more canoes, a few more extra paddlers in this kayak.
Ese
I
güey.
do appreciate in that replay, though, as we see them get into the craft, a lot of help from their friends, but maybe not a lot of help from the speed gods above here in downtown LA.
The fucking Seacoast.
Again, not quite the quickest time, but a successful finish at 44.5 seconds. Up next, we're moving
High
into
noon
high noon
problems.
and their high noon taco truck. I can go for some tacos now.
What the?
Will
Dame un
this
taco,
Need
güey.
for
Hey.
Speed be feasting on their hunger for a complete run?
Tacos are always a win. This is a wide build, which
Un
is
taquito,
really
güey.
good. But the steering
Hey, güey,
wheel
un
is a little
taquito.
bit higher than the driver is.
I was going to say, it looks like there might be a little bit of a visual impairment as they're
No va a
very,
llegar.
very slowly making their way across this first obstacle.
I believe somebody's on the brakes.
I didn't know that they had brakes in these ones, but this one definitely has a little bit of a safety precaution built into it. They're going for
Oh, es que tiene
safe
un
and
brake.
secure
Se va a atorar, se va a
rather
atorar,
than
se va a
speed as they head over the pop.
Uy, güey.
It was a rough landing on the backside of the popcorn jump there, Hannah.
I don't know if I would really call that a jump. It was more of a popcorn plop over that ramp.
Definitely not the fastest food I've seen.
Sí, sale,
The
güey.
taco truck here looks like the side
405,
of
405.
a house somewhere,
Ah.
but there's definite creativity. Maybe not a whole lot of speed going into this one. That is our first team clocking in at over 1 minute, Dale.
Yeah, that left front tire looks a little flat.
Now, not fast, but creativity. Let's move on to our next team. This is Team
Un taco, güey.
KCM.
Will you make it to the end?
Honey, we were born for this.
Born for this, born to drive, born with the need
What the
for
fuck?
speed, born with the hot pot cart. It looks tasty, it looks delicious. Dale, first thoughts on this one?
A ver, primero
That's definitely
chinos.
creative. They're getting some good
Inteligencia
speed.
china.
Oh, taking some shots at the crowd.
I like that. How about the crowd in the chat, though? I wonder if everyone at home watching loves this cart as much as we do. Team.
Oh, big
Oh!
crash. We're upside down, Hannah.
Oh, listen, that is a spilled bowl of hot pot. They said Red Bull gives you wings, but
Chinos,
hot
güey.
pot gives you sweat. I am sweating them without being able to.
A la
finish
madre,
right
se
now.
destruyó todo,
this
eh.
is an Asian hot pot culture celebrating this LA-based team, but this community is all over the course right now.
Yeah, the hot pot's not doing so hot, but we're going to keep trying to get down the course. The crowd cheering them on.
It looks like they're still going. I love the dedication to it. They're still blowing kisses to the crowd.
A
looking
la
for a little
madre.
bit of that fan engagement.
Está todo destruido.
So if everybody at home who's watching, I don't know if y'all placing bets to see if this craft is going to make it down the course or not, but we'd love to see what y'all say as well, too. Because I don't know that they're going to make it, Dale.
What are we doing here?
Ese güey.
We stopped before the popcorn jump.
Oh, we've got a whole show going on right now. This is like the Van White of popcorn and Red Bull Soapbox coming down across this jump right now. Now, even though they already bit the dust, they are putting on a show.
Descalificado.
Again, in true LA Hollywood flavor and fashion.
Nah, güey, es que nomás le
Our
pones
driver's left
cartón,
his
güey. Ese güey
compatriot
se
behind, though.
mamó.
Sure has. He's still back here on the popcorn jump, enjoying the crowd as we're coming toward the finish line.
We've
In
got a
405.
flair for the dramatics. We've got a flair for the creativity,
Choca,
a little
choca.
bit of the comedy coming down. But coming down the 405, one of the longest teams
ese güey se
we have
mamó.
seen thus far, at 105 seconds. Now, if my math serves correct, we're well over a minute and a half.
Trying to get him a Red Bull here.
trying to play it up to the crowd, maybe gain some favor with the judges.
I think you might be doing a
Chug
shoey.
it. Chug it.
Now, I'll tell you, if you're going to drink out of your shoe,
Oh,
it's gonna taste like
no.
sop.
Oh my gosh. They said hot pot gives you sweat, Red Bull gives you wings, but a shoey
Se
gives you a
mamó.
little bit of that good toe jam flavor. On the replay, we can see this might be one of the fan favorites. Whether you're at home or whether you're watching live in person, I gotta say, I give it up to Team KCM.
Absolutely. They came with a plan and executed well.
That does not look like a fresh shoe either. That's seen some days. That's
What
seen
the
some
fuck,
times.
bro? What the
some
fuck,
new
bro?
times as the Krusty crew takes their spot atop
What the fuck, bro?
the ramp. The Paddy Wagon with these Tesla engineers by day and
Who
Chaos
got-
creators by night, taking a little SpongeBob theme here.
Yeah, I love this.
Güey.
Now, that is the skinniest Patrick Starfish I have ever seen in my life. But they got a little speed coming down this first turn, Dale.
Yeah, Patrick's waving to the crowd. SpongeBob in control.
Van en putiza,
I
¿eh?
like it. I mean,
Bun
Oh,
coming
güey.
apart, though,
La
Hannah.
cabeza.
it's already
Güey.
a convertible.
Va en
They're trying to lose
putiza.
the top
No
as
mames.
well.
Patrick has lifted the bun.
Güey.
It's going to create a little drag, but Patrick
Güey, van
doesn't care.
putiza.
It might be helping them come down here, though. I think this
¿Qué
is
está pasando?
design all along to help them navigate
¿Qué está
down
pasando?
that last turn.
Awesome run.
Listen, that's a great time right there. Just about 38 seconds. We've got style. We've got
Dios mío, ¿qué fue eso, güey?
Everyone loves this theme. You can hear the crowd getting into it.
Now,
What
I
the
fear
fuck,
that
bro?
they're unafraid of any beef with any of the
What
other
the
teams here.
fuck?
I feel like they're very confident in what they just put down. Let's keep this race going and flowing. Team
Race
Service.
servers.
A tribute built to their
La NASA
founders
del-
and grandfather's legendary Indy 500 winning car. I like that.
Absolutely. I love the racing theme. Indy 500. One of the
Parece que
greatest
va a ir más
races.
rápido, ¿eh? Ese.
Now this car is a little bit more narrow than some that we've seen. Might provide a little bit of trouble as you see her steering down the course right there.
Trying to figure out how to go faster. But this isn't working.
There's a lot of bounce in this car. I don't know if the Indy 500 typically has riders bouncing around like that, but the flair for the creativity and that little comfort seat, I like to see it.
Uy, güey.
Just taking some evasive action here going down.
A lot of waves to the crowd, hyping them up. And you know what? Another successful
La bala.
run. Team Race Service clogging in at
Eso se llama la bala.
45 seconds.
Yeah, just a lot of bouncing and unnecessary movements.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think taking the hands off the wheel might slow him down a little bit, though, getting a little bit of that drag from the air coming down, as you can see
La
on the
fucking
replay.
bala.
He was just too excited, maybe. Too excited to make this run, but right here, takes the popcorn jump perfectly.
One thing's for certain, the smiles have never left any of the riders' faces. The racers are coming down here, having a heck of a lot of a good time. The smile, the fun. It's a beautiful day in downtown Los Angeles for Red Bull Soapbox Race, not only for everyone in person, but for everybody watching at home, too. The need for
Everybody,
speed is here, and the
everybody,
need
cinco,
for another team at
everyone.
the top of the ramp is up. Team Arabian Nights.
Los Habibis.
Crafts come together.
Well, it's really come together. I mean, we definitely put all our minds together and really crafted the best camel we have now.
We put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in the rear. Sorry for cursing, but we have to highlight how much we put into the rear. It's our main asset of this vehicle.
Here we go, the main asset coming in. I see what you did there. Last question for you. Will you make it to the end?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Sure.
They're humps, they're Arabian camel humps. Now, with
That
a
way.
craft that is bottom heavy, Dale, is that going to
Písale, písale.
I'm just wondering if the sunglasses are going to make it down.
Not only the drivers, but the camel with the sunnies on as well, too. Now, listen, I think that is one of the biggest behinds I've seen
That is a
on
big
the
one.
race course yet.
Low center of gravity, good speed. Let's see how it handles the jump. Yes!
La madre, algo se cayó.
The camel as we go down, but we've got some speed,
Fuga,
we've
fuga.
got some flair for the dramatics here. It's like a quick little magic carpet
Oh,
ride
right.
coming down this race course, Dale.
And we still have our shades. I love it.
And you can tell this one's going a lot quicker by the way, you know, everything's blowing in the
Mames.
wind there. Clocking in at 37.54
Choca, choca.
seconds. I think they're going to be in
Ah.
contention for one of the fastest times down the course thus far, Dale.
Yeah, anything in the sub-40s is good.
We've got Team Arabian
Eso
Nights.
estuvo
Even in
chido,
the
eh?
replay, this looks fast as they nimbly and swiftly make
I
it
like
down
it.
the course
I like
successfully.
it.
This is a solid run. clocking in at under 40 seconds. That's going to be a great
very,
time
very
today.
like
The
it.
Sunny stayed on. From one land mammal, now we take it to the skies for another animal-themed
El America.
craft. The Tiny Talons with Team
Viva
BFG.
America.
Oh, right out of the gate here. The wing is falling off. Don't tell the driver.
I don't know that he's even realized that it's fallen off yet. He's looking to the crowd for some encouragement, but I don't know that that's going to help with the speed, Dale. Perhaps if that wing fallen off, they've lost all sense of any quickness
no va a llegar,
coming
no va a
down this
llegar.
first obstacle.
Yeah, those first few bumps, you've got to be hitting those quicker than that, and they're going to take some speed out of the craft, as you see, and we're just kind of creeping down the course, one of the slower runs of the day.
Did we see a hubcap fall off as well, too? Not only a wing, I think this entire craft was built to be destroyed upon it starting.
Satoru.
Yeah, we're struggling here, Hannah, just to kind of get down the course as you see him trying to find a way to get this thing rolling.
Trying to get the crowd behind him,
Ahí
too,
está,
trying to
Toro.
see if they're going to make it over the popcorn jump, but...
Boom.
Oh, he almost high sides it there, but...
very narrowly makes it down, but we've got hands on the ground, we've got feet touching down. That is going to be a do not finish for Team BFG. They've got tiny talons, but they've got a whole world of problems when it comes to this.
Quedó desculiado, ¿no?
Things
Pues,
just started
o
off
sea,
bad.
así se dice, ¿no?
Cart's falling apart as soon as they left the ramp.
Coming off that run, I had a lot of faith that this eagle would soar.
¿No se
Unfortunately,
dice así?
they did not. Let's keep this
Desculiado.
moving. Team Operation Nut Job. Coming off an incredibly
Un
slow
tronco.
run, Dale, I want to ask you, I want to ask the chat, do you think this team can beat that average 34-second speed we've been seeing?
I don't know what the chat thinks, but
La madre está bien
someone's gonna
pesada,
have
lo
to
más
get a little
seguro.
bit faster at the first part of the run to be able to go down there and make that kind of a time.
This one looks to be moving pretty nicely thus far. Like you said, that first obstacle is crucial. They make it through pretty quickly. Team Operation Nut Job and the Turbo Tree.
Yeah, this car is branching out as we lose a few pieces
Oh,
here
la
and
madre.
there.
¿Qué fue eso?
What that was, but that might have
be
been
to
important.
the benefit, though. The more they lose, the faster they're going.
4-5,
They're
4-5,
losing
4-5.
dead weight and dead tree branches as they're coming down the 110 here. These squirrel bandits are flying down the tail. And
Oh, se supone que es una ardilla. Pensé que era un puto castor o algo así.
Seconds. Not quite the fastest time yet, but
O sea, la morra, güey. O sea, no la morra, o
Yeah, I
sea,
like the speed that it had right
su
there at the
vestimenta.
start of the course.
O sea, no su
As we got
vestimenta,
down to
sí
the bottom,
su,
just
o sea,
not enough to
su,
break
¿tú me entiendes, no?
into that sub 35 second.
Su cabello, pues, bueno, no
now
su
those
cabello.
big wide bicycle wheels, I would say that helped them navigate pretty swiftly
O
through the
sea,
remainder of this course here. But this next
ya, güey, el
card
que
speed
sigue.
looks amazing.
All right, we're here with the Vin Diesels. I want to
What
talk to you
the
guys. This is a
fuck?
great craft. I love the theme. Thank you. What part of the course are you most confident about?
Most confident about? Probably the split, the 405 or the 110. I feel pretty confident about. I'm going to cut it up in traffic in this thing. So I'm feeling pretty confident about that. The ramp I'm a little nervous about. But we've got our bike suspension. So we should be good. We got double
El
wishbone.
fucking Toretto de Rápido y Furioso.
Pretty okay about that.
Yeah, I'm a little mechanically inclined. I think you're going to be just fine. This thing should handle it well.
Parece
It's wide. I'm a
pitbull,
little
güey, el
concerned about that
pinche.
because it's a very narrow course.
Yes, yeah, it is very narrow. So I'm just going to try my best to be very careful with the steering, keep it very tight, just do my best, keep it straight, and keep all four wheels down.
Will you make it to the end?
That is the goal. And
Sí la arma, sí la arma, sí la arma.
That's right. Good luck, Vin Diesels.
Those muscles are homegrown, right? Those are fully natural.
I love this build here, Vin Diesel. Right
Pero
up
¿por
there
qué
at the back
meten a
end.
dos
It's almost like
güeyes?
they have
Nomás
a third
ocupas
rider
uno.
in there, and as they sit in between Vin Diesel,
Oh, la madre.
this craft might be my favorite thus far. Like Vin says, we don't have friends, we have family, and this family of riders is
Van en
flying
putiza,
down the
güey.
race course to get started.
Frena,
I just
frena,
hope
frena.
Vin can stay on over the popcorn jump.
I'm not gonna lie, with his arms crossed, it looks like he's judging them from behind.
¡Oh, la cabeza, güey! ¡No mames!
Losing Vin Diesel's head, I don't know if that's gonna help or harm
Me dolió
their
a mí,
chances
güey.
as they're flying down the 405. One of the quickest times that we've seen.
No mames.
Dale,
32 segundos.
Amazing. Maybe losing
Pero sin
the head was
cabeza,
the
güey.
thing to do.
Listen,
Yo la quiero, güey, yo la quiero, güey.
not their marbles or
Pásala.
their wits. They said the goal was to make it down the runway, make it down the race course, and they
Güey,
do.
¿cómo se...?
Sure did. What a
What
great
the...
run, good speed.
Fuck?
I'm telling you, the build on this cart was awesome. Low center of gravity, wide.
Ahí fue, ahí
right
fue.
here, the popcorn jump. off with his
Boom.
head.
Expertly navigated. The head comes off. Two things I never needed to see: a headless Vin Diesel and
a
Vin
little
Diesel toes. Yeah. The card is amazing.
Qué
Shout out
cagado,
to
qué
Team Donut Media
cagado,
with the
güey.
runaway Diesel with the quickest time clocked in as of yet. Big cheers as that team crosses the finish line.
Rush
House.
hour.
Guys, I gotta say, you got a hard act to follow. They've got the Dragon Roll Craft, California Central Valley, dreamed of competing in Red Bull Soapbox for years, and away they go.
It's clear this Dragon is fired up today. Let's see if they can beat the time the Vin Diesels have put down.
I love this craft. It's a really beautiful build. I like the flare. I like the
Córrele, güey, córrele.
colors. I love that the driver is smiling from ear to ear.
Esa madre se mueve mucho,
Quickly.
Oh, looks like it's a little bit difficult to steer. You see, he's having a little trouble trying to keep the steering straight.
Slightly wobbly over that popcorn jump.
Nah, sí la hace, sí la
Makes
hace.
the decision to head to the right.
Yeah.
Expertly navigating.
Good
through that
job.
highway, and you know what? It was a little shaky down.
It was. I felt like
Frena, güey.
I was worried we were
Güey,
going to
frena, güey.
hay bells any moment.
Oye,
we
güey.
finally got to the finish line and made it across safely.
A very successful run for Rush House and the Dragon Roll Craft as it's rolling all the way down through the finish line here in downtown Los Angeles. Solid run there from Team Rush House. And on the replay you can see even
Güey,
though
¿cómo
it
no
was
se
a bit
ponen
shaky,
rodilleras o algo más?
was
Nomás
an
traen
absolutely
casco los cabrones.
successful run, clocking in at 38.79 seconds. Let's take a look up at the top of the ramp. Team Lil Mayo.
Fucking
Lil
aliens,
Lil
man.
Mayo
Los
rolling
fucking
in with a
aliens, man.
craft. Does this circular build help or hurt the chances of a successful run, Dale?
I think we've already got problems. Just looking at the front suspension, the tires are towed out, and we're not going anywhere.
I mean, I think
And we got
UFOs,
feet on the ground.
UFOs as such, they're more inclined to drifting through the air,
Wait,
not
¿qué?
quite on the ground. Feet on the ground, that's going to be an official do
No,
not
quedó
finish for Lil Mayo.
descalificado,
But
güey.
I
Qué
will say, it's a
mamada.
beautiful build. I don't know if the little alien was of any help in the pit crew there.
ET's going to need to phone home and have mom
Le da una
come pick him up.
cachetada al güey.
Maybe the mask. That
¿Dónde perdió velocidad?
Going anywhere. Just
circular build help or hurt the chances of a successful run, Dale?
I think we've already got problems. Just looking at the front suspension, the tires are towed out, and we're not going anywhere. We got
No.
feet on the ground.
UFOs as such, they're more inclined to drifting through the air, not quite on the ground. Feet on the ground, that's going to be an official do not finish for
Las llantas,
Lil
esas
Mayo.
no eran las
But
llantas
I will
buenas.
say, it's a beautiful build. I don't know if the little alien
Yo lo sé, güey, porque yo he
was of
estado
any
allí
help
todos los
in the pit crew
fucking
there.
ET's going to need to
años.
phone home and have mom come pick them up.
Maybe the City Dogs rolling in with the Zolo ride. They're out of Southern California,
Ingue su
inspired
madre.
by Mexican culture. We got the thumbs up.
No mames, que
Out of
son los
Southern
cholos de.
California, Border City
Son los
Dogs.
cholos de
Rolling in
Tijuana,
with the
cabrón.
Zolo ride. They're out of Southern California, inspired by Mexican culture. We got the thumbs up. We're ready to roll. We're ready to go. Let's see how well they fare.
This is a nice small build. The little bicycle tires, having less tire on the ground is actually going to go faster down these hills.
Okay.
So this is a good design.
I like the insight, taking it real nice and easy, just slightly over that right-hand side of those first bumps of the obstacle. Now, I'm all for the dog. You got dogs at home, Dale?
I do.
All right. Well, shout out to my dog, Lil Shudo, watching at home right now.
Güey, qué loco.
Yo, pay attention as this dog takes over that popcorn jump. Not quite as quick as some of the dogs I've seen run through some race courses, though.
Yeah, I'm surprised they don't have more speed than this. It's just a beautiful build.
4-5, 4-5, 4-5.
Finally getting a little bit of speed. We
Ah.
take the 110.
Güey, se
Now, you
van
talked
por
a
la
little bit
ruta
about
más
the wider
fácil.
the
Qué
build, it might be a
cagado,
little bit
güey.
more precarious in such a narrow raceway coming down through those hay bales.
Frena, güey.
If you
Frena.
catch a hay bale,
Frena.
it's going to turn you around quickly.
Well, I don't think he caught anything. Maybe he's going to catch some treats for being a very good boy after this run is done. But definitely not one of the fastest times we've seen today. Around 48.5 seconds on that run for Team Border City Dogs. Now, we're going to keep moving and grooving as we keep you abreast here, live from downtown Los Angeles for Red Bull
Downtown
Soapbox
Los
Race
Angeles.
2026. Oh, cheers to the crowd, though. Listen, we love a big smile as they finish. Let's kick it back up to AJ.
¿Quién sigue? ¿Quién sigue?
Will you make it to the end?
A huevo.
I will make it. I'm happy. I'm excited. Let's
Los-
get hype. Yeah! Yeah!
Let's go!
Los ingenieros.
We've got quite a few muscles on this crew as well, too, Dale. A lot of human-powered energy for the Lucha Libres.
De 3 a 2 caídas.
We'll see if they can get down the course here.
Piénsale, cabrón.
In one piece.
Quite the fight for the Liberadores. However, a little bit slow coming down. I love the build of this.
Güey, que se mamaron, con ese carrito. Aguas, aguas, aguas.
Wrestling his way through this course.
Oh, we're about to hit the hay bale.
Oh, la madre.
And we're upside down.
GG's.
And that is like a flying leap off the top ropes right there. He's taken a bit of that ring with him. Not quite a successful run. We've got feet down on the ground and a big crash on that
No, güey, ¿qué pedo?
Yeah, he's just trying to run a little tight around the corner, and it looked like he steered it right into the wall.
No, hombre, no supo manejar el güey.
That muscle suit on, so looks like he's okay. Gets up and jumps right away with a nod to the crowd.
Verga.
Everyone walks away unscathed, except for that cart.
Yeah, you can see the left rear tire broke, and that caused him to
Otro
steer to the
Toretto?
wall.
Oh, now we've got some competition here. We were talking about family. We might have one more in the Diesel family of Dom Torettos. This time, taking it away in one of those Fast 5 vault chase scene cars.
Yeah, this car already looks like it's been in a crash.
Losing
Losing parts as we're going over the first few jumps. They're brutal.
That was a bit chaotic going over those first jumps right now, but the entire team showing up as that diesel-powered energy coming over now, and
Uy, güey.
a little bit slow after hitting that popcorn jump.
No mames.
Barely staying together. Too fast.
Quítalo, güey. Sí, ya quítalo a la verga.
We lost the whole back left end there, barely hanging on by a thread. The car, does that license plate say it's twisted? It is twisted through these turns right here now.
We're still rolling, though. We're still making good time down the hill. Not in the sub 40 bracket, but going to get to the
Y sí
finish
la
line
hizo, pero...
in many pieces.
I would not say that I had a lot of faith as they began that run. It was a little bit chaotic. They just gripped it and ripped it as they came down that ramp.
job.
And you can see right here on the popcorn ramp on that replay,
Good job.
that's where all of the problems really started. All right, no
Those
problems
firefighters.
here as we clock in with our next team, Seagrave, 13, and we've got the fire department on call just in case. Angry Red in this fire truck team build honors the Pasadena first responders.
Los bomberos, vámonos.
Yeah, this will be interesting because this is a really high center of gravity build. You see the riders really way up in the air there, but doing all right so far. Kind of falling apart. That's the way I love my soapbox derbies. I love my soapbox races when the carts
No va a llegar.
disintegrating down the hill.
A little bit of mess never hurt anybody. Now listen, after today's run, the team intends to donate the cart to a fire truck museum. I don't know what state this cart will be in.
Uy, a la madre.
Anything left.
No, sí.
But it looks like we
Vete
might.
por el
We're coming a little
110.
bit slower. The
110 y
back
si la
end is
arma.
completely falling out.
Yeah, that's kind of dragging the ground and slowing down the speed here.
But it looks like the wheels are intact. It's more about that external build that's only dragging. As our rider, Zachary, is making his way through the tail end of the course right here. Shouts out to Angry Red and Seagrave Station, number 13. It looks like that museum is going to get a mostly intact cart donated to them.
Good job.
Not the fastest run, but great spirit, good creativity.
Slow and steady does not indeed win this race, but it will get you across the finish line in mostly one piece. Once again, shouts out to the team, giving some love to the Pasadena first responders.
Pasadena
Now, this one looks
firefighters.
like- I'm
A la
gonna say right
madre.
now, fast food. low
Winner
friction,
Snitchel.
2.0. We've got
Okay.
racing. We've got hot dogs. I'm looking for this one to
Hada, hada.
real quick down the course.
Hada, 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 hada. Hada, 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 hada. Hada,
Those 10
hada.
have dramatic results, but we're going to see if they can get down the course fast.
Now, these brothers from Long Beach are no strangers. They were in the 2017 Soapbox Race, flying
Uy,
over
güey.
that right-hand side of the first obstacle.
They're
No
making some
mames.
really, really good speed down the hill. Over the jump, no problem.
No, estos güeyes ganaron.
I like the speed. I like the swiftness. I like the lean into
No,
that
hombre,
left,
van
into
con
that right-hand
todo,
turn.
güey.
Coming into the fork in the road, they veer to the right, over to the 110, speeding down this part. Dale!
Look at this time, Hannah.
Oh!
Hijo de la ñonga.
3.75. Chat, was that
33.
time yet? Are we had
Hada, hada, hada.
Yeah, I think we got a 32-second lap. But the creativity that could get them the points, the scores they need to overcome and be the overall.
Pero no es un
winner. We'll
carro,
see.
técnicamente es como una moto,
Now,
¿no?
if I didn't have you sitting right here next to me, Dale,
Ocupa
I
una
would think
llanta
that might
más.
be you in that race car suit right there. That's giving me Dale Earnhardt Jr. type speed.
Yeah, they're looking
No
good.
way.
Back-to-back wieners. That's what we
Otro
got going
hada.
on right here. The last one fared very well. This one we've got a few more in the cart. Team
Hada, hada,
Runaway
hada,
Hot
hada,
Dogs with
hada,
their
hada, hada.
speedy wiener.
Will anyone be able to catch up with them?
Oh,
No,
come
estos no
on
van a
now.
llegar, güey.
Got a lot of mustard on that joke, Dale.
It's a good thing there's no relish.
Oh, all right. I'm getting hungry here. Let's see what Runaway Hot Dogs
¿sí?
are going to do right here. Inspired by LA's iconic bacon-wrapped street hot dogs, a little bit of a different flair and fare than our last hot dogs.
Yeah, a little different speed too. A little slow.
Maldito perrito caliente.
Yeah, let me be frank here, Dell. I don't think they've got a whole lot of speed going on here.
Yeah, over the popcorn jump. They got a lot of energy. They're excited to be here today and clock in a run.
No, sí llegan, sí llegan.
But
I'm going to give them a little creative, constructive criticism for next time. Maybe not call it the speedy wiener. It's the
Y
not
4
so
5 a huevo.
speedy wiener. But it does look delicious. It does look tasty. And again, that nod to LA's iconic Latino street food culture. Gotta
A
give it
huevo.
up for the hometown squad here in downtown LA.
oh, man overboard again.
Slipped right out there.
Hada, 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 hada.
Rough landing on the popcorn jump, but man, they're excited.
Se levantó el güey. Güey, agárrate.
Right here at the
¿Eh?
end,
Que me
he's-
agarro. Oh,
A successful run. They said it's the quickie. They said it's the speedy wieners, not quite so fast. Clogging in just under 1 minute. That's not going to win any points from the judges on the
DJ,
speed
el
portion.
fucking
But
DJ.
hey, one tasty team. This one, Team After Party, they said beats not breaks, and they get a
A la madre.
I like this one. As a DJ, I got to say, they've got the beats and the treats for the streets riding down the Red Bull Soapbox Race course.
Yeah, I love a good stereo. Love a good sound system, and it looks like they got one.
LA is known for cars with great sound systems out here, turning the race course into one giant dance floor as they come over the popcorn jump with
Uy, güey, casi
How
salen
does this thing
todas
staying
las
together?
bocinas volando.
I like the way it looks. I'm not sure if I like the way it sounds.
4 5, 4 5,
The
4
crowd seems to be very much behind this one. The strategy is beauty, it's beats, and it's coming
40.
across the finish line.
Not the worst run. I
Perfect
mean,
fashion.
yeah, 38.9. Not the slowest run. Great creativity on the build.
I want to know what the DJ was playing back there.
Yeah.
What was the sound? What was
Play the
song?
DJ.
What was the soundtrack to this run right here? On the replay, you can see they take all the obstacles with ease. Not the quickest run, but hey, Team After Party, I would love to be invited to that one right there. Craft name, beats not breaks, no breaks, like we said. All the beats for the streets. We're going to keep moving on along. Dale, I know you had a chance to catch up with our next team here. Kai
A ver, ¿quién sigue?
and Nathan. Up with Dale at the top.
¿Otros hot dogs?
All right, I'm here with Kai and Nate, and those guys are going to go down the course here in a little bit. I know you guys have done
Ese
some
güey se
pretty
apellida
crazy things
Florence,
on
¿qué pedo?
surfboards, but how do you rank this one?
I mean, we didn't really know what we were getting into until we watched the Red Bull highlights, and we both looked at each other and went, oh no, what have we got?
We're comfortable in water no matter how big, but asphalt pavement, it's kind of our nemesis. So to feel comfortable, we cut a 88 Sea-Doo in half and had it mounted on. So
Kind
the
of
team,
blended them together.
we tried to, merge our worlds, and
Yeah.
hopefully the jet ski skills we have in the water will translate. And I don't think they will, but it's wishful thinking.
All you need to do is just strap on that helmet tight and pray for the best. I can't tell you what to do, though, when you get down to the bottom about the 405 or the 110.
Yeah.
I just keep turning left. That always worked for me.
Just keep turning left. Great advice from Dale.
All right, boys. Good luck.
Right on. Thank you.
Solid advice from NASCAR legend Dale Earnhardt Jr. here with me at Red Bull Soapbox Race for the
Big
Big Wave
Waves
Bros, Conrad and
Bros.
Nathan Florence with their jet
Hello.
ski-inspired Sea-Doo. Dale, you saw him, you talked to him.
Oh,
you
es un
think
jet ski, ¿no?
These guys who are accustomed to the water are going to be accustomed to finishing across the line.
They have no fear, I'll tell you that.
Now, I wasn't expecting him surfing on the back of this.
Oh, no mames.
Both riding the Sea-Doo.
All right, I got to see how this works out.
Does not bode
Oh,
well
la
on the
madre.
back. But he's now leaned down into it.
Yeah.
Este está chingón.
Okay.
Yeah, we got the popcorn jump coming up. Can he stay on?
Oh, my goodness.
Let's go.
Holding my breath
Did
for
it.
that
Oh,
one.
que se cayó.
We
¿Una
lost the
llanta?
wheel. We've lost the right right. We're
No mames.
on the back.
But we are still on the surfboard on the back. They are
Fuck
using
yeah, dude.
giant waves, and now they are powering through downtown Los Angeles.
This is fantastic.
Oh, oh my goodness.
No, se mamaron.
Quick run.
Great run, great creativity.
Eee.
That was challenging for the riders. I think that scores some extra points as well.
Fuck
with the
yeah,
judges.
dude.
Now, they usually love surfing through. I would say they barreled through that run pretty expertly. On the replay here, I thought the surfer was going to pop off on the popcorn jump.
Güey, la
They
llanta,
did it with
mamón.
ease. From doing it with ease to doing it with bees and some bears. Dale, what do you think about this craft from the UCLA engineering talent?
Yeah, you rarely see bears and bees working together, but we have that today.
Well, hopefully not a lot of honey on these tires, sticking it and slowing it down.
That's a great point. The
Va muy
bicycle
lento,
tire does
eh?
put less rubber on the road, less friction. Usually provides a little more speed in most of the vehicles.
Now, as this car's making its way down, I have hope that it might have some speed. Let me check in with the chat real quick. Is
Pues
anybody
tiene
gonna
un
beat this
putero de
32-second time yet? Because
suspensión.
the way this one's
Sus-
going, I don't know that
suspensión,
they're going
sus-
to.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it has the speed to do that.
suspensión,
Giant shocks, giant springs.
Su puta madre.
Really nice build.
It helps them get over the popcorn jump with not a crash in sight. Expert steering coming through, but again, a little bit lacking and lusting on that speed right there. So
Nah,
again,
sí
that
llegó.
32 seconds that we saw earlier from Team Donut Media is still going to hold strong.
Absolutely. You're going to hope to get close to that run and have a lot of creativity for the judges to maybe get a shot at the overall win.
I think these engineering students just looking to get to class on Monday, so they wanted to get across very safely rather than too fast.
I'm wondering if they could have got a little better push right there off the start to give some speed early in the run. And you build that speed as you go
Pensé
down
que
the
no le
hill.
iba a amar este güey.
I like this one. It was
Le
efficient, but
aventaron
again,
algo.
we haven't seen anyone beat that next one yet. Will the 58-year-old intern be the one to do it?
That
Yeah,
I
it's his
just got my first job.
So we're at
So
the top
did
of the
I.
ramp. Let's see how well
The Office.
this one handles. From a 9 to 5 down to the streets of LA. Let's get it and let's go.
This is my favorite build of the day. He steers with
Normal.
his feet. He has his hands on the brake. And there's a lot going on here with the office desk. What's going to make it
The
down
fucking
the hill? What's
office.
going to be on the asphalt?
Well, we were
Oh, la
already
madre.
lost the
Wait.
receiver
No
of the
mames.
telephone.
No,
the laptop was a
güey.
little worse for
Se
wear,
puede,
and
se
there's
puede.
a whole error message on it. So
El
if that's
teléfono.
any indication of how this one's going to make it down or not, I think there's a little forewarning in there.
And we're trying to hang up the phone. And then we're headed toward the popcorn
Aguas.
jump.
Aguas.
Does it stay together? Yes.
Aguas.
Very barely does. I don't know if I have so much faith in him steering it with his feet like he does, but he seems to be having no problem with it. Listen, the laptop
No
is shut.
mames.
Spreadsheets are closed for the day, but will he excel through the 110?
We lost the phone. No more calls. The mouse is hanging on for dear life.
Sí la
And while
hizo
it won't be the
fucking
team speed to
office
beat, I will say,
motherfucking
like you
guy.
said, they did it with flair. They did it with creativity. A great build as he tries and climb up that corporate ladder.
Yeah, we had a little trouble
Oy,
early in the
güey.
run. That cost them a little bit there. But, hey, the phone hanging in there.
You think he'll be asked back for day 2?
Esa estuvo chida, esa estuvo chida.
He's got a great future ahead of him. It just might not be in soapbox racing.
Perhaps not. We'll see if he gets to cash that paycheck at the end of his first week as an intern. But we're going to go back up to the top of the ramp for our final competitor of the day.
Have you had any
No mames,
opportunities
ya
to
es el
test this thing
último.
out by chance?
Just down a hill,
Bye.
but no jumps yet. So we're gonna see.
Not yet. Okay, the big question we ask everybody, will you make it to the end?
Yeah, we're phoning home, baby.
They're phoning it home, but we're not hoping to phone it in with the ET phone homies. Our final competitor of the day for the 2026 Red Bull Soapbox Race, and away we go.
All right, they're looking to beat that 32-second run by Donut Media, and they've got really good speed, Hannah, starting out.
You can see ET and Elliot here, the way that sheet is blowing in the wind, I think we've got some quick speed going on here. Dale, look at this.
All right.
Hitting the jump.
Look at that wheelie right there.
Oh,
That
la
was awesome.
madre.
They said they tested it out going downhill, but hadn't hit any jumps until that one. I think they did it pretty well.
That was fantastic. And this run looks really good. Look at the time.
No
Hannah.
mames, no mames.
Quick speed.
Oh, le ganó, güey. Fue el más rápido, cabrón.
7 seconds. I think that's going to slide them in right under that quickest speed of the day so far.
Absolutely, man. Just a fun run. Good build. Good creativity.
No mames, que ganó E.T., güey.
This family team popping up on 2 wheels final competitors of the day, the phone homies, as we get this great aerial shot. Before we pop it on over to the podium to see who wins today's soapbox race, let's go head over there right now. And it looks like Team Donut Media, as expected, with the fastest time of the day. Dale, how do you feel about that?
Man, I love it. These guys brought the energy, the creativity.
No mames, ganaron esos güeyes.
Down the hill. A lot of great builds today, a lot of energy and happiness. Man, it was fun to see the crashes. A lot of the...
Espérate, segundo lugar al
Team Donut Media, as expected, with the
segundo
fastest
lugar al
time of the day. Dale, how do you
Bob
feel about that?
Man, I love it. These guys brought the energy, the creativity, and a fast craft down the hill. A lot of great builds today, a lot of energy and happiness. Man, it was fun to see the crashes, a lot of the challenges that they faced going down the hill, a lot of great builds, losing their head there on that final run.
So much great energy, not only from all of our competitors, but from everyone watching here in downtown Los Angeles, as well as each and every one of y'all in the chat. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us. A lot of safety, a lot of speed, and a whole lot of fun.
Pues
here
estuvo
for
chido,
Red Bull Soapbox
ese güey salió
2026.
volando, güey.
Alongside Dale Earnhardt Jr., I am Hannah Rad, and we will see y'all next time.